60
And
seconds.
we had a little show called Hip Hop Funky Fresh Party Till Sundown, so I don't want to hear it.
Cross over to the left and go.
Look out!
Hey there, howdy. My name's Raul. Welcome to the show. I'm not trying to chew your ear off. I just want to know right off the bat how many people are playing. One player, Fantastico. Go ahead and type in your name.
Smitty, where is his phone?
Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21-question game? Thank you very much.
This is the theater
30
where
seconds.
Ed Sullivan
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in Brady. Very Brady.
would have happened here.
All I'm
Hadn't
saying,
been a car
master or
showroom.
not, she wants to stay in
So
that
we're trying to
bottle.
put on a
She's
show here.
20
You're really
seconds.
becoming
All right, listen up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10 seconds.
All right, then. Good luck.
8,
Be my wife.
7,
All right,
6,
we're going. Lose the
5,
desktop.
4,
Let's go to black.
3.
Order now, and you too can be selling crap like this.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to You Don't Know Jack TV. My name is Schmitty, and I want to be the first to congratulate you for dragging yourself away from the idiot box for a minute so that you could sit in front of a computer game by yourself. Okay, this is it. Just you. I hope you appreciate this. All right, let's go. Throw me a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
All right, give it up for Newsflash dancing. $1,000 if you get it. All right, listen to the sound of my voice. Imagine that you're at a Bruce Hornsby concert, and he's about to invite a special guest star on stage to help him sing his hit song, That's Just the Way It Is. Because he used a catchphrase similar to That's Just the Way It Is on his newscast, what might you expect to see on stage? Hugh Downs feeling the funky rhythm, Harry Reasoner moving to the groove, Walter Cronkite shaking his bootay, or David Brinkley with a glide in his stride. Walter Cronkite ended his newscast with the phrase, and that's the way it is. Then the cameras would go off, and Mr. That's the Way It Is would hop up on his desk, rip off his tie, and show the funky crew members how it really was, baby. All right, pick a category. This category is known as Just Punch Him. $2,000 for a correct answer. Live from New York, buzz in and type the correct answer when you think you know it. You ready? Go. Jane, you ignorant blank. Next time, think about typing this. On Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update, Dan Aykroyd responds to Jane Curtin with the phrase, Jane, you ignorant slut. Of course, this trend was established by Walter Cronkite's nightly sign-off of, and that's the way it is, sluts. Time to pick a category.
We're losing him,
On
Doctor.
my count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Here we have, say it again, and I'll kill you. You get it right, you get $2K. Hey, help me out here, will ya? I am trying to think of the name of this TV character. It's driving me nuts. It's fill in the blank, so you're gonna have to move your fingers a little bit, okay? What's this woman's name? She's a citizen of Fernwood. She's totally obsessed with waxy yellow buildup. She's got these dumb Raggedy Ann looking braids. She's always like rubbing her teeth dry with her finger. What is her name? All you had to do was type this. It's Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman, Mary Hart. Thank you. Give me a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
Coming at you, Happy Days and ways to get gum out of your hair. $3,000 for this one. Hey, do you remember on Happy Days how Fonzie was raised by his Grandma Nussbaum? Based on what Grandma Nussbaum called Fonzie, which peanut butter commercial might cause Fonzie's head to jerk toward the TV? Goober ads, Jif ads, Smucker's ads, or Skippy ads? Score it! Fonzie's grandma called him Skippy, because you can spread him on just about anything, right, Grandma? All right, I need a category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It is time for a gibberish.
Take a look at this gibberish category. He's a killer on the dance floor. I'm gonna open the value of this gibberish question at $5,000. All right, listen up. Every second and a half, some of that cash is going to disappear. So if you want to win big, you got to move quick. Okay, take a look and tell me with what TV phrase does this gibberish rhyme? Face a vinyl gun. Fear. And make me proud. Type in your answer and hit return. You know, I could make a joke here about Kirk getting into Uhura's Final Frontier, but I won't. Oh, screw it! Yes, I will! I guess I kind of already did, didn't I? All right, let's move on. Category, please.
Tonight's topic, 6 in the workplace.
We're calling this one, Tell Me About Your Mother. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Heads up, here it comes. Judging by the name of the cafe Fraser and Niles Crane frequent, with which of the following might you expect them to help the owner? Manic depression, obsessive-compulsive disorder, anorexia nervosa, or schizophrenia? Oh, wrong! But that was a great try! Now I have to take your cash away. Let me show you what I would have picked. Fraser and Niles hang out at the Cafe Nervosa. After a couple of drinks there, most people head over to the Cafe Bulimia to chat and purge. Throw me a category.
Question 7 is dedicated to the men and women of trivia.
And our special guest tonight, spelling for couch potatoes. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Ready? Think quick, then buzz in and start typing. How do you spell relief? This could do it. Type in your answer and hit return. Well, you're R-I-G-H-T. R-O-L-A-I-D-S. And one night, after about 12 beers, I spelled relief S-I-N-K. Time to pick a category.
Join us as we explore the fascinating world of 8.
For your viewing pleasure of pop music and green slime. $1,000 at stake on this one. Hey, do you remember that Nickelodeon show You Can't Do That on Television? Do you remember when singer Alanis Morissette was a cast member? On You Can't Do That on Television, certain words trigger a shower of slime. Based on its title, which of Alanis' songs should play after someone gets slimed? Hand in My Pocket, Ironic, You Ought to Know, or All I Really Want. That green slime on You Can't Do That on Television gets triggered by the words, I don't know. So, Mavis, what's up with this Alanis Morissette anyway?
I don't know.
Oh, what is that? Oh, you said the word. Oh. All right, pick a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
Today's specialties include Dick Clark, or Dick Clark. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, here you go. The answer is Dick Clark. Which of the following is not the title of a series starring Dick Clark? Dick Clark's Golden Greats, Dick Clark's American Bandstand, Dick Clark's Nighttime, or Dick Clark's Live Wednesday? See, you must be one of those people who thinks the night belongs to lovers. Well, you're wrong. The night belongs to Dick Clark. Woo! Well, that'll make an exciting story, won't it? Even though Dick Clark was the host, the show was called simply American Bandstand. You see, they were trying to cover up the fact that Dick Clark actually controls the Earth and we are all his subjects. Why do you think he never ages? Category, please.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
For your enjoyment, hi, I'm Hammer. Can I nail you? You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. Okay, you know how on Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer, there's this beautiful woman who follows Mike Hammer around for the whole series? Well, imagine this mysterious woman starts a phone sex line. Based on her name and the only part of her body we see, what might be the number? 1-900-lick-face, 1-900-hot butt, 1-900-rub-legs, or 1-900-big-boob? Oh, blech, oh, my God. Here, you taste it. Here's the one the winners pick. The Face, as she's called, follows Mike Hammer around the whole series. He finally meets her in the last episode and finds out that she's collecting info for a mystery novel. Yeah, so what? I've had a beautiful woman follow me around for 3 years before.
Yeah, but that was your parole officer, Smitty.
Will you shut up?
And she was ugly.
Get out of here, old man!
Hey.
That does it for round one. Let's move on to round two. Now in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. All right, I need a category.
11, come on, girl. Good question.
May I introduce, he said slot. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Okay, let's imagine that because Beavis and Butthead got their own movie, now they feel like they can review movies the way they do videos. If Beavis and Butthead want to avoid repeating the controversy that caused their show to be moved to a later time slot, which movie should they definitely not recommend to kids? Drugstore Cowboy, Firestarter, Body Chemistry 4, Full Exposure, or The Last Temptation of Christ? Beavis and Butthead was pushed back from its early time slot when a 5-year-old torched his own trailer home and his mother blamed the show for inspiring him. So they should definitely not review Firestarter. Besides, if the boys are delving into the canon of Drew Barrymore's work, they're going to get more mileage out of Poison Ivy. Give me a category. The category? What about my kiss? 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, imagine this. While watching the end of The Waltons, you hear "Good night, Chet," and "Good night, David." What has probably happened? 2 anchormen are staying with John Boy. The actors are using their real names. The Bosom Buddies guys have moved in, or nothing. Everything is perfectly normal.
Hey there, young lady. What do you say we get a little better acquainted?
Oh, what the hell is that?
Okay, now, here's a good answer. "Good night, Chet. Good night, David" was the regular closing to NBC's Huntley Brinkley Report, a news show in the 50s and 60s. Later, on the 11 o'clock news, the bedtime story. Is it killing your children? Find out tonight. Throw me a category.
Flash, we interrupt this game to bring you a special question.
I believe this one is called "As If the Jiggling Weren't Enough." This one can get you $6,000. Eyes forward, we're going. If the producers of Charlie's Angels had cast the show according to its original title, which of the following would you have expected to have seen? Cats going braless, dogs in bikinis, rabbits in halter tops, or bears in tube tops? The original name for Charlie's Angels was going to be Alley Cats. I guess the censors had too much of a problem with all the tongue baths. Time to pick a category.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
This one's called "In the Butt," Bob. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Think fast, it's question time. Which of the following was not a TV game show? Who's there? Where was I? Where'd you go? Or what's going on? It's all right, walk it off. Walk it off. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. There's never been a game show called "Where'd You Go?" I think they made a pilot, but it ran away or something. All right, pick a category. Yeah, way to choose that category. You're about to take a bite out of a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is to widow or not to widow. All right, I'm going to read off the names of 7 sitcom characters, and for each one, I want you to tell me if the character's first husband died or not. If the character is a recovering widow, press 1. If she's not a recovering widow, press 2, and hit 4 if you want to skip. Each correct answer, you're going to get $1,000 bucks. And I'll take away $1,000 for every wrong answer or for those that you didn't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Shirley Partridge, widow or not a widow? Carol Brady. Anne from One Day at a Time. Edith Bunker. Elise from Family Ties. Alice from, Alice. Last one, Angela from Who's the Boss? Ain't got no more. So you got 5 right. How's it feel to be just about average? Let's see your new score. All right, time marches on and on. Category, please. The category is, baby, you have a star. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Considering how TV's Sybil gets a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, how might you expect her acceptance speech to begin? You need an inner spark. Chalk it up to experience. Do you want me to paint you a picture? Or, I have very chiseled features. In the opening sequence of Sybil, we see her star chalked onto the sidewalk. I keep watching, hoping to see her outline chalked on the sidewalk, but it hasn't happened yet. All right, I need a category.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you.
God bless.
You're beautiful.
Let's have a big warm welcome for apartments in bad neighborhoods. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, apartment hunting, total drag. Who's with me? You gotta sift through so much crap to find anything halfway decent. Here, check out this freaked out ad I found the other day. Tired of living in the sunlit world of what you believe to be reality? Need something unseen by most? Come check out our underworld, a place just as real but not as brightly lit. In which show would you most likely find this apartment? The Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits, Tales from the Dark Side, or Dark Room? That's the opening sequence to Tales from the Dark Side. And hey, if this apartment actually does sound attractive to you, you might want to consider living in my underpants. Give me a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Let's see what we got going. Fryan O'Brien. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4,000. Put it in gear, because here we go. Suppose all the recurring characters from Late Night with Conan O'Brien held a celebrity roast for Conan. Which of these would you not see making fun of him? A robotic pimp, a farting hot dog, a talking donkey, or a hyper ostrich? Should have picked this one. There's no talking ass on Late Night. Now, if Geraldo were one of the roasters. Time to pick a category.
Fresh 19.
Open wide and get ready for Stone Age cinema. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. So, you think you've seen the Flintstones 98,000 times, huh? Well, that's probably because you have. So, listen up. Poor Flintstones. At the beginning of every show, they go to the drive-in and watch the same movie. If you were to take pity on them and produce a sequel, what would you call it? Godzilla Eats Bedrock, The Monster Returns, The Lost World, or Granite Planet 2? You know, when they're leaving the drive-in, the little now playing sign says, The Monster.
Yeah, I used to live next door to Fred and Wilma, and I saw that movie, The Monster, over and over and over again. Then I ordered me some big old ribs, and it tipped over my car. Then my dinosaur stuck his head through the roof. Damn rag tops.
Throw me a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Well, what do we have here? And you wonder why they call you a loser? If you know this one, you're getting 4,000 bucks. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. Which of the following is not a Charlie Brown made-for-TV special? You're not elected, Charlie Brown. It's the Easter Beagle, Charlie Brown. It's Arbor Day, Charlie Brown. Or it's a Grand Old Flag, Charlie Brown. You're not right, Charlie Brown. What do you say we check out the right answer? Each of the thrilling titles listed is actually a Charlie Brown special, except for this one about Flag Day. Yeah, there are already so many fine children's specials about Flag Day, I guess I just didn't feel the need. All right, pick a category. Well, someone's in a big hurry to get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. Where's the soap? Now let's see how well you clean up. Good luck. That's the game. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because
you don't know. Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raoul Hun, what's going on now?
Okay, player, yeah, sure, you made the high scoreboard, but there were empty slots anyway. You could have been banging your forehead against the keyboard. You would have made it up to the high scoreboard. You want to play again? Let me know.
My body changes, mutates into something, embarrassing. I don't like me when I'm,
The creature is driven by hormones. Boner is sought by so-called journalists for adult-oriented magazines for pictures that are kind of, embarrassing.
Mr. McGee, stop that. Please, don't. That tickles.
David Boner is believed by some to be dead. He must let the world think that he is dead, or at least out of commission, if you know what I mean, until he can find a way to control the raging member that dwells within his pants. Dr. David Boner has the Incredible Hulking Penis.
It's green. Maybe you should get that checked out.
Order the Incredible Hulking Penis pay-per-view from the privacy of your own home. Showing at 9 p.m., 11 p.m., and 1 p.m. on Spice.
I'm Mavis Krupp.
Hey, great party! Yeah, but have you tried the punch? Here. Ah, it's warm. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Warm drinks can spoil any party, but you don't have to suffer with this problem anymore, because there's ice. Ice is made with fresh water, not that salty stuff you find in the ocean. Ice is frozen water, and it keeps your drinks refreshingly cold.
Here, Jimmy, catch!
Ow, my eye!
Ice reduces swelling. When applied to a cut or bruise, ice can supply soothing, fast relief. Ice can even be used to transport severed limbs to your nearest emergency room. And when you arrive at the hospital, that very same ice can be melted down to provide a refreshing glass of ice-cold water. You've been through a lot. You deserve it. ice.
Paid for by the National Ice Board, not affiliated with the National Water Council or the National Association for the Advancement of Water Vapor.
Dearest Natalie, today was our fiercest battle yet. As we fought our way to victory, I saw something not soon forgotten. Telly Savalas atop the dunk tank, smiling triumphantly, gym shorts flapping in the wind. He had willed himself not to be dunked.
The Civil War Battles of the Network Stars, a Ken Burns film coming this fall to PBS.
Antifreeze. Don't drink that.
Why?
Because it'll kill you.
Oh.
This message brought to you by the United States Department of Condescending Paternalism.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, a journey is undertaken.
Come up here, Janelle. You can ride in front of me.
Hold me tight.
But they must make haste.
We'll have to gallop.
Oh, yes.
All on the next Zenora.
TV producers looking for a way to spruce up a dying series? Well, now, for a limited time, What You Talking About Warehouse is offering that adorable child actor that your show needs at dramatically reduced prices. All children must go, and they're not just for sitcoms. Add a touch of wholesomeness to your soap opera.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you both.
Listen to how one lovable addition can liven up a Vietnam miniseries. Look out! Charlie everywhere!
Hey, why is everyone here called Charlie?
These precious child actors come in all shapes and sizes. Children with lisps, redheads, fat kids, annoying brats, twins, dwarves. So why let those final season's ratings get you down? Call What You Talking About Warehouse and you and your show can go out with a giggle.